Good morning, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talk Network channel. Specifically, here now talking about, or in this video, in this episode, talking about Life in Pieces review episode. The show is on CBS each and every Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And this is installment, episode number 18 of season 3, Portrait Plagiarism Renter Scam. Jenna's offered a custom painting as payment from a hot new artist, but doesn't like the final product. Sophia convinces Matt and Colleen to use her idea for a children's book. Tyler and Clementine advertise their tiny house as a rental property. And for the fourth story, one's caught up in a scam dealing with the IRS. But these in order. First one actually was Renter. Tyler and Colleen advertising their tiny house as a rental property. Was it Mavis? Maria Mavis? I think it's Mavis. Mavis that actually rented the property that Tyler and Clementine had online. Whatever. They didn't even say whatever website it was on. But either way, they were marketing it online, saying that, you know, you could rent the property, stay there, you could turn down service, which Sophia was doing because, you know, she does it for tips, you know, and that the occupant would be able to use then the big house, the main house, to charge or otherwise need to do. And then that upsets Tyler's parents because it inconveniences them because then they think she thinks that they're working there and not realizing that really that is their home, and she's putting on their race. So that was, you know, interesting, funny, like I said. And Silly was also cute and cool with Clementine. There was one moment with all four of them, Clementine, Tyler, and Tyler's parents there. And Tyler's mom says something, and then Clementine's like, and he goes, what they're proud of us. And, you know, but later on, she says she's proud because they actually take an initiative, fix what needs to be fixed, not, you know, stoned out and not answering their phones and otherwise. So, I think a good first story starting off with the episode, and it's always good to see Clementine on screen because, yeah. But either way, good start for sure. Then the next one was Portrait when Jenna is offered a custom painting as payment from a hot new artist because he's paying her back for her helping him out in a lawsuit that a company, a restaurant, fast food, or otherwise infringing on their logo when he was painting something, and that company was suing him for copyright infringement. And it was funny how he kind of literally explained what a logo was. You know, taking color, shape, and putting them all together. How does that? And she goes, and and Jen literally says, "That's literally the definition of a logo." I don't know, just those little funny moments, right? That's comedy. So it's supposed to be. I know I didn't, you know, say it the same way, and probably not funny in one me saying it, but you get the picture. That's why I like this show, whether it's out there right in front of you, kind of funny, or even under the table, subliminal funny. You know, moments of saying each other and nonverbals that I noticed as well for any show, not just actual true comedy shows. Even in serious shows, sometimes they have that comedic moment, you know, to release some tension in the episode for their viewers. Especially those viewers, otherwise, you know, you gotta think of all that are watching for sure. And then plagiarism. Sophia convinces Matt and Colleen to use her idea for a children's book, and plagiarism because she was hearing the story from her friend, even though in the end her friend got the story from the actual already book of Socktopia, talking about being in another world, you know, where do the socks go, this and that, and that children's book is already published in a book called Socktopia. The male kid, that told Sophia and her friend the story that he put off as his original idea. Then she, in turn, plagiarized like a third time, making an original idea. And then Matt Colleen, we're going to do it like a fourth time, to make it a book again. And then they probably would be sued for copyright infringement, not gimmick infringement. But either way, that would have been an interesting situation there. But yeah, even when I was watching it, I was saying, Sophia, she's cute, she's still in behind when she's old, but Samantha, now, young body soft skin, stuff like that. But either way, something is cool. How those kids interact, and especially Matt, who are wanting to have kids and them trying to do that, and hopefully that does work out for sure. But there you go for plagiarism. And then scam, talk about everything, people talk about it all the time, news stories, IRS scams. So sometimes just release that are for the elderly or older population, I should say, be more respectful. The population. And most of the older population are smart to it because they've lived a long life. They know things. Experience, that's the word I was looking for. And in that way, so they're not as, as the younger people like me or my generation, we're susceptible and gullible in a way of thinking and believing it. Though I try to say myself that I'm intuitive, but still there are situations but that's what that story is. The last story of the episode here, episode 18 of season 3, was about a scam, IRS scam, and the calls, and you can kind of tell either by the number, it's out of state. Like I live in Wisconsin, the phone number's from Texas. There is an IRS building and rep in the state of Wisconsin, in Milwaukee or Madison, one of those two. That if they did call, that would be the number area code, right? 262 or 902 or whatever. I forget what the other one is, but one of those. Secondly, usually when the IRS wants to get a hold of you in any way, they send it through mail. Snail mail, the old way. Not angry email, not phone call with robotic voice that literally should realize that's not real. Because if you do call IRS number, the 800 number, and try to speak with a representative, you always do speak with a real person. Okay? So there's that, and then that, and then that. So I would say, hopefully, for those that have been scammed, I understand the situation. But for those that are good thinking and being smart, out of the game. Like I said, pretty good episode. If I had to say the best story of the whole episode, you know where I'm going already. You know where I'm going with this. I'm going with Renter portion of the episode here, or story within the episode as my favorite story. So awesome stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I really am enjoying these episodes. And next week's going to be a hoot and a holler because it seems like they do it once a year. And once a season, so once a year in a sense, once a season, with a throwback Thursday episode, with a throwback episode of kind of getting you, again, with backstory of them. I mean, I know in shows you can have flashbacks otherwise, but actual backstory of specific things, big, small, otherwise. So it's pretty cool, actually, watching that, especially with a show like this, getting comedy, and have a whole big family like that. That's why I like Modern Family as well. Those family shows, family, you can relate to certain characters. Heck, you can relate to more than one. Like for me, I can relate to all the adult male characters, or all the male characters, I guess, as they all are adults. I was thinking both were. It's the all female character on this show aren't just some are kids, Sophia and Samantha. Those characters, and I'm sure those actresses are under 18. But yeah, I think it's Giselle Eisenberg and Holly Barnett. Trust me, you always remember their names. But just like I remember when I went to high school, Amber Faber, Kelsey Haas, girls when I was going up to school. But anyways, not about my late elementary, high school years. First, I went to Trinity School all the way to 8th grade. Never went to what usually is a middle school. I was part of an elementary school, Trinity Church, in my town, and then returned to school, and then went to the local high school. So that's my journey through childhood into adulthood, into turning 18, graduating high school in 2006. So, anyways, hope you all enjoyed the review. Next week, yes, like I said, next Wednesday is my birthday. Looking forward to turning 30, entering the next tier or next phase of life, the 30s. So hopefully it starts off with a hoot and a holler, with a bang and a bang. So look forward to talking to you all there. I might do a special video on my birthday itself, but we'll see how busy I am that day. Hope you all have a great rest of your day today. Enjoy it. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend as well. I'll be back here on Monday, starting off the week again with a raw review, as I always do here on this channel. I will be on my other channel, as I am now, every week on Saturday, about 11 a.m., maybe a little later, whatever, after the episode of MLP. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. I'll be doing a review of that episode over on my second channel, Animated Awesomeness. So hope to see you there if you are a fan of that. But above all else, as always, take care.